Hello, my love. Mira Kelly here. I received a very heartfelt email and I wanted to share the information of what the email said and what I'm going to share in return. So here we go. Lots going on in my life, and I'm not sure what I should ask for in terms of support from you, but I do feel I need guidance in manifesting new life for me. My status: one, recently, 3 weeks ago, I lost my job the second time in last 18 months. Two, my boyfriend says he's committed and wants me to move in with him, but many times I feel I'm not his priority. My mother is okay with me moving in with him, as she really wants me to get settled with anyone at this point of my life. And three, I really want to move out of my family and have my space and then think right about what I need to do in life. It seems I'm very confused and lost. I do love my boyfriend more than he does, and I want things to work with him, but something seems to be missing. And this amazing person has worked with me before because she knew to add her birthday. So I have this incredible tool that allows me to look into the person's karma when I know their birthday, only the month and the day. I don't care about the year. This has nothing to do with Western astrology, not like that at all. And so, my love, I really appreciate everything that you shared with me. And so you're clearly looking for a new way and to hear yourself. So I honor and understand your desire to move out so that you can actually hear yourself, so you can be in connection with yourself without distraction, so that you can choose and do what is right for you, right? The feeling of I'm very confused and lost, and I'm just trying to manifest a new life. And so, if it's at all financially possible, gosh, I hear you, then find a way to move out of the family and have your own space, um, and then figure out what is the path forward. Now, of course, I understand that having lost your job, there might be financial fears and the need to save resources and all of that. So, if you're not sitting on unlimited resources so that you can freely take on a rent or even to just go away for a few weeks, then my suggestion for you is come up with a practice, something that you can do daily that will allow you to listen to yourself. Pick up meditation, meditate daily, but don't just do it for 5 minutes, honey. Your soul is craving connection with yourself. So what that means is definitely do something that is deeper. If it's at all possible, please find a place where you can go for walks outside, whether it's a lake, whether it's a path in nature, whatever it is. Connecting with ourselves is always so much more available when we're in nature. So, meditation, connection by walking. The other thing is definitely journal and ask yourself every day, what do I desire? And listen to your soul, because our soul always speaks through us, to us, through impulses, through desires, through thoughts. And please don't put things down thinking, oh, well, I shouldn't want this. I should minimize it. I should. So give yourself that space to connect with yourself, because it's not necessarily about running away from our family. It's more about uh, running towards ourselves, right? So find a way to connect with yourself. And that is really the most important thing, for you to just have your daily practice to listen to yourself. Also, check out any of my classes. Check out, I know you've worked with me, you know about my classes. Just see if anything resonates. I put out content all the time. So that might become a channel for you to connect. Oh my God, I just remembered, especially my class, Put Yourself First. I have a class that is titled that way. I will link it in the comments. Put Yourself First. Look into that. So that's my first thing. So now let's go back to your job. So, um, what is it that you actually want to do? There's clearly something happening with your job, with the path of work that you're on, that is not quite right. That you are, that you're just, experiencing frustration with. Something is not resonating quite right. So, mm, um, because of your birthday, here's what I know for sure, for sure. The freedom piece is extremely important for you. So find a job or I should say, look for a job when you manifest your next job, or even a next career shift and change. Look for something that allows you to be natural, to be yourself, and to have that freedom of spirit, right? Your own personal freedom to be yourself, to speak your truth, to be expressive of who you are. I'm guessing that's what's happening at home with mom and with the family, right? There isn't the sense of freedom to be yourself. Now, this is not something we go and find. This is something we give ourselves. And Viktor Frankl has been such an extraordinary example of this. In the middle of a concentration camp, the man found freedom in his mind. So the freedom you seek, my love, is always going to be within you. So that's always going to be your most safe place, most natural place of recharging, and most natural place of regeneration. Uh, when you strip everything else, you let go of everything else, and you're in place of just bare bone. This is who I am. Let's build again. And so you're in that place right now, right? Because of work. So now you have to build it again. So here's my guidance. One of two things: freedom, or the place where you can bicker and fight with people till no end. Politics is such a place. Being an advocate for, let's see, being an advocate for other people is such a place. It's in your nature to be litigious. Well, litigious is the wrong word. No. It's in your nature to fight it out with people, to be strong and to be confident and to speak your truth. So you will be best served in this life if you can wield your sword. And in this case, it's not going to be a real sword unless you decide to join the army, but use your words to create change. So either look for something that gives you freedom, or look for something where you will be free to go out and battle it out with others. When you are free to go out and battle it out with others, you will give natural expression to your aggression, which in you, there's a lot of it. Nothing wrong with it. You just got to learn how to channel it. And so go for it, my love. Absolutely go for it. I will never give this advice to anybody else. I'm giving this advice only to you because that's just your karma. You know what I mean? And so now I understand that you're afraid of injuring people. So the opposite of injuring is cuddling, supporting, nurturing, growing. And you're always caught in that place of wanting to speak your truth, to be free, to be yourself, but also wanting to protect their feelings. I hear you, honey. You will have to work this one out for the rest of your life. This is a balance you will have to figure out. However, if you are in a position, in a career where you get to freely battle it out for good, you will feel so fulfilled. You will be so successful. So just go for that. And also, I'm guessing that's the reason why it's the second job in 18 months. You're just not going to sit and be quiet. So think of what I said and look for where you can move all your gifts and talents, whatever field you are in, and put yourself in that place. Intentionally ask for life to give you a position where you can be free and pave the road of freedom for others. So now, here's the other thing. Honey, my love, in your karma, in your future, it has to be all about connection and grace and goodness and kindness and understanding. So when you look at your boyfriend, first and foremost, we got to remove this belief of him not loving you as much as you love him. How is that supportive, baby girl? This is not the way we want this to go. Absolutely not. This man loves you for who you are. You got to change your conversation. Otherwise, you're doing the very same thing of bickering and fighting. And he will prove you right. He will eventually say to you, yeah, I just don't love you as much as you love me, and he will walk out. We do not want this, right? You said, I want things to work out with him. I do love him. So the solution here is for you to look at him with all the goodness and sympathy and mercy and kindness and grace in your heart, and see how he loves you. What are the ways in which he expresses that he loves you? My partner's love language is quality time. The man loves to share experiences with me. I love words. He's literally learning how to love me with words. And I am very much committed in sharing quality time with him. Now, if I didn't know about any of this, I would have been like, dude, just shower me with loving words, please, right? Like, I don't feel your love. And he would have been like, words? What do words matter? I like it when we're together doing family activities. So, honey, get the 5 love languages. I really love the 5 languages, the original one and the one for singles. I feel like in the singles edition, Gary Chapman went even deeper. So get the original one, read the singles edition as well. Even though you're in a relationship, I feel like he went deeper. And please, please, please look for the ways that your boyfriend loves you, and change the whole inner conversation of I love him more. Honey, if he didn't want to be with you, if he didn't love you, he wouldn't be with you. So he loves you. He commits to you. He's committed to you. He wants you to live with him. You know, all those good things in life. He's investing in you. And I'm guessing that he is in a time of his life where he's building a kingdom for you. So also, please understand that when a man is focused on the building phase of his life, he's doing it for you. If you're his queen, if he's committed to living with you and being with you, everything he does is for you, honey, for the children you're going to have someday or not, for the legacy you're going to create together. So please do not play the game of he doesn't love me as much as I love him, because you will only lose here. You will only lose. All right, so here's a little thing I need to also share with you. Please, 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 I know you love to battle it out and to bicker and fight everywhere you go and find the reason why people are wrong and taking away your freedom everywhere you go. So my challenge, my personal challenge, is for you to even more so embody the karma of your future, which is about you being the goddess of grace. Just literally start putting on the identity of being the goddess of true grace and live with the world from that place. Because you already know you can very much tell people like it is. You've got an extraordinary level of personal power. And that's magnificent. That's to be admired. That's to be reckoned with, right? Your opponents, oh my Lord, stand back. But you need to master grace, honey. That's your personal place. And this man and this relationship will be the personal place of true spiritual growth for you. The mastering of true grace. And that comes with sympathy, with compassion, with understanding people, with saying, but what if there is a good reason? That's always, always, always the question that will save the day. When you look at somebody and when you're about to unleash a fiery hell all over them, and you just ask, wait a minute, but what if there is a good reason? I don't know what that reason is because I don't see it from my point of view right now. But what if there is a good reason? I love you, beautiful. You've got this. Go forth, prosper, create love, deeper love and connection with your boyfriend. You deserve it. He deserves it. He sounds like a good man. So from what you've shared, allow your mom to support you without seeing her as limiting your freedom. And most importantly, find a job where you can be your true power, true force, true freedom of your naturalness, of your spirit, of how down to earth you can be and how clearly you see things, what is right or what is wrong, what the path forward is. You will do a lot of good in the world by setting yourself based on those standards. And then when you come home, be the goddess of true grace and let that man adore you, because every man wants to be his woman's hero. Please remember this one. Every man wants to be a hero, especially his woman's hero. So give him the freedom to do for you and to love you more than you think he already does. Okay, we'll talk later. Oh, and please let me know how this resonates with you. And everybody who, as you heard me rant and rave like this, let me know your thoughts on this. What else would you say to her based on what she shared? What else would you say to me? And obviously, reach out and work with me one-on-one, because as you can tell, I've got things to share. Love you, everybody. We'll talk later. Bye for now.